There we go. We good?
You sure? Okay.
Cool. Sorry about that,
Boomer
guys.
broke the internet.
He did.
He broke the internet. Well, listen, nothing else. I think it's exciting. He had mentioned that he was going to go ahead and he was going to run and do this and go on this endeavor. And I said to myself, you know what? Some people will be like, well, don't be a sore loser. I don't think it's about that. I think we really need to check the system and make sure it's working the way it's supposed to work, right? Because, again, you check your oil in your car every time, right? You make sure your tire pressures are good in your vehicle when you get in there. There's nothing wrong with every so many miles going, hey, listen, let's just test this process and see if it works the way it's designed to work. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, and I'm curious to see how this all turns out. Imagine, we're talking shit, but just imagine if this shifted and this changed the election. I mean, really think about that for a second.
I think so. He ran these campaigns along, and his was tough. He's running for mayor, and he had a ton of debates, and he put a lot into this.
Sure.
So I think the number is close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's you could kind of see it. Yes.
Do I see it being overturned personally? I don't. Yeah. But he's got every right to. It's in the bylaws. So
yeah.
Go right ahead. What was he at? 200?
It was 200. Yeah. The difference of 200. Yeah.
So if it's there for you to do, he might as well. He put so much into that campaign. Why not just give it one last shot to see what happens?
All right. Can we just talk hypothetical for a second?
Sure.
Say it does happen. Say we do find out that there was some shenanigans going on. What does that do? I mean, I know it's not happening, but just imagine, what do people say?
I think there's going to be a group that's going to be like, ha! I knew it. And then there's the people who are going to be on the opposite side. I mean,
in my personal opinion,
Sure.
I just think it was just show up by 200 votes.
yeah.
I'm with you, bro. But I'm not sitting here going, yeah, for sure. I'm with you. You kind of see the areas.
If there was ever any kind of stuff going on, it's going to be with the mail.
But if you look at the precincts, it kind of makes sense. You see the precincts, the areas, the north end, the south end. You kind of see where the votes came in.
But being within 2%, being within, I think you'd be foolish to at least not try.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised.
But you know what, though, bro?
But even if the number does change,
Other local.
There's been a couple of people who've lost by a couple of votes.
Yeah, I know.
In the city council, just a couple.
Yeah,
and that was enough.
200 out of 14 is a lot when you think about it.
I understand.
You understand? If it was 100,000 votes and it was 200, I'd be like, wow, that's really close. But out of 14,000 votes, 200.
And what is 200 in our city?
That's what I'm saying. It's
a lot more.
Yes.
It's a lot more.
Yes.
There's 200.
But I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy he's going through the process. I'm glad he's doing it.
I think he should. I think anybody who's in that position should at least try.
And with things that have gone on, and not even in this city, but I remember one of the elections recently.
Yeah.
The woman from Somerset that was just seen walking out of a back door with a bunch of ballots in her hand and putting them in her personal car.
Yes.
Well, you see my
So
point.
there's always.
If you think that it can't happen in this city, it can happen anywhere.
Right.
Anywhere.
Right. And and it's not even to say that that's malfeasance, but just to say that, that might be the normal thing that they do all the time, and nobody's even thinking that that's the wrong thing. You know what I mean? The woman's like, okay, I'll bring hey, Julie, you want to bring him over? Yeah, I'm on my way. I'll stop and pick up my granddaughter and I'll drop him off. Right? That's
possible.
It's one of those things. In our situation, I believe it's the police department, right? The police department are the one that transports the.
Yeah, and that's why there's always a police officer at the polls, because there's supposed to be a police officer with the ballots at all times.
At all
with
times.
the ballot machines.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but I remember back in the day they went into the basement of the government center, and I'm pretty sure that's where they still go, but I'm not.
Really?
I'm not sure. I've been on the counting end the last couple of elections, so it's
Yeah. Your boy wants to know, do you remember the PAL days?
Who's that, Loco?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He just had a great event. He had a great event.
Dude, his hair, man.
Rick James.
When he does the Rick James
with the Jerry curls.
He does. I love it. That's his real hair, right? That's his real hair, I think.
No, it's a wig.
That's not?
It's a wig.
So
of course you were. Of course. What?
He has a video, and it was from when he put it up during my 2019 election, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And it's from when I was on the auxiliary police.
Oh,
I was
okay.
doing a detail at the PAL.
Yeah.
And he was being
Loco.
rowdy, our boy Loco.
Loco, yeah.
And he was going from door to door, and I kept throwing him out. And then he came to the back door, and I was a little candid in what I told him to go do. So he put it up on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know something? I reached out to him after, and I hadn't seen him since then. That was in 2001.
Yeah.
And good guy.
Yeah, totally. I love Loco. I like
anybody that gets the community out there.
Yes,
Fall River, they
yes.
represent the city.
Yeah,
sure.
And he does that very well.
He really does.
He's an asset. I know he wanted to put on an event this past summer, I think it was.
Yeah.
right on South Main. And
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
He actually
Yeah, I was
cares.
there. Yeah, we
He
did.
actually
That was one of
No,
our
he
biggest
does.
shows.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that your boy Loco.
We love you, Loco.
Is a certain flavor of person, right? And I
Yeah.
understand that.
Well, he's a character.
He's
We've
a character,
talked about that. That's
and
his
we love
character.
him.
That's
and
who he
some
is.
people
Yeah,
may
yeah.
not, which
Yeah.
I'm sure some people may like me, and
Yeah.
some people don't. Right? It's a thing.
Who doesn't like you, bro?
Oh, come on.
Everybody loves you.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shit on some people.
But to Chris's point, dude, he is a
But he's
character
like-
in the
but
city.
he's-
He is. He does. He
but
does.
he
does.
loves the city, and
100%.
if you can say one thing, you can say that at least about Loco is that
Yeah.
he truly.
We have a
cares.
few. We have a few people
Yeah,
that stand
yeah,
out right above
yeah,
all that are
yeah.
really caring. You know, we have
Absolutely.
Ant,
He's
Jody.
very active.
Like these are the young guys
Yeah.
doing this stuff.
I
Like,
just
nobody
met
else is
Ant.
doing
I just met Ant.
Great guy, no?
Yeah,
I love
nice
Ant.
guy.
We love Ant.
Nice guy.
Shout out Ant.
Nah, good kid.
I just
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah, he's a great
Yeah,
guy.
good kid.
You know, and much like these guys, Mike Kenyal is at every location, and so are these guys. Every time I show up at an event, these guys are already there. They're already supporting
Mike
the
was
event.
an animal.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's amazing. We went to that. Chris,
So impressed
Chris
with him.
Sylvia had that event at the Hyundai. I don't know if you guys had a chance to go there. There we go. So I was with Boomer that day, and Boomer and I went there. And we bought a bunch of the candy apples. We were giving away candy apples, and we saw Mike there. We saw these guys there. Guys, Peter Griffin. You know, he was there.
saw him there.
You know, it's like all these people that genuinely care about the city, their characters.
Another one, Peter Griffin. I don't know who he was, but
Yeah.
he puts the city out, and I love that. Anybody
yeah.
that markets the city,
Yeah, he
you
does.
And he's got
you
a
see-
great following. He
does. I told him,
He's
the
got
only.
a wonderful following.
I've never even used a power washer, I don't think, and I find myself watching 35 minutes of power washing
Right?
videos.
Right?
I do.
Right?
He's
It's
just
something
got
about
this-
his voice, right?
And it's just, I really don't know. Yeah, probably.
yeah.
But it's his
Well,
dry humor too.
It
It's
is.
got
It
that
is.
dry
It
humor.
is.
And then I told him, I said, "You're the only guy I know that could walk around with a parking cone," and I could find that funny.
100%, dude.
Yeah,
could find that funny.
100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's messing up with Mr. Chung. Is it Mr.
Mr. Chen.
Mr. Chen? Chen? Yeah, he keeps messing with him. They're doing
Dom.
videos back and
Yeah.
forth now. Yeah, he is
Another one,
Yeah.
Dom.
See,
Yep.
another one.
Yep.
Yeah, Dominic. Yeah, great
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Again, loves
Yeah.
the city.
Dude, even
Yeah,
Chris Sylvia.
loves-
Like, I mean,
Chris Sylvia.
say what you want. You know what I mean? There's a lot of influence there. And, you know, again, people get all caught up in why. Look, if you're doing good, you're doing good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's just the bottom line. And people will say, oh,
And
you're
if you're
doing
gonna
it.
criticize
it's
other people, if you're gonna
self-serving.
criticize those people, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, but I told Chris. I said, Chris.
Like, what are you doing?
I actually-
It's
yeah,
so
but-
easy to point the finger and
Yes,
criticize
yes.
from your comfy little home, but
Yes.
like actually go out there and go do some of this stuff.
Right.
Go. I dare you, and I promise you,
Yeah.
you do. First of all, you won't. Right? It takes a certain person.
Well, not for nothing. With Chris's events, he's the Mike Canuel of what he does.
Yes.
Like he's nonstop.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is a
yeah,
fundraiser guy.
yeah.
He is a fundraiser
He does
guy.
very well with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell that's his thing. Like he's great at running things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Charity events and like he has a way of bringing people together.
Yeah. He's a connector. He is, yes.
The
That was the one thing when I
Gabriel
sat down
House,
with
the
him, I'm
Gabriel
like,
House.
you are
I mean,
a
he
connector.
did phenomenal with the
Yeah.
with the Gabriel House. I
Yeah.
mean, if he didn't give a shit, he wouldn't do those things, and he was doing those things before he even ran. So I mean, I think that speaks of the person.
Yeah.
Than what they thought the motives were. People were saying a lot of the motives were he did those things because he knew he was going to run. I don't think about. I don't believe so. I think Chris ran because he saw something
I
at
could
that
tell you
moment.
that's not true.
Really?
No, I'm telling you that he didn't do all that to run.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Like he
that's not-
he did things because that was his nature.
Yeah, but you know what? The nature of politics and the dirty part of it
Oh, yeah.
got to him. Like I could see it. Like the guy I sat down with, you know, when he was promoting his
Yeah.
campaign, and the guy I sat down with
Yeah, broke him.
when he surrendered his campaign.
And what I mean by broken, I don't mean like broken like as a person, but like he saw it.
Yeah, he
Like,
did. Well, you know what it was?
this is
what he
not
told,
what I
his
thought
words
was
to me
gonna be.
was he's seen the ugly. Like
Seen
you know,
the
a
ugly.
lot of people don't see the ugly.
They don't.
In politics.
Like I said earlier, it's like the Thunderdome.
yeah,
It
right.
really
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
a great. That's a great analogy.
Gladiator.
That's
yeah,
a great
Gladiator,
analogy.
man. It's you and
Yeah.
them and everybody. And
I think the
it's
problem is, and I say this often, the Messiah is not going to run for office. Everybody's got something, you know.
Yeah.
My divorce brought up a couple of times. It is what it is. I'm a city kid from Fall River. Like, find somebody that hasn't been divorced, or,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Yeah, but
And-
see, it's bizarre how something like
But
that
it shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
never
it
matter.
shouldn't
It
matter.
should
Right.
never matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, it doesn't matter until it matters, right?
Yeah. Well,
But to get in this game, you have to understand that
Yeah.
everything you've ever done
out
in
there.
life is going to come out.
It's out
it's going to
there.
expose. Yes.
And that's, we always talk about, why do we have 14 people running for city council? That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Because it could be the littlest thing.
Sure.
And they're just afraid to put themselves out there because they don't want their public life, you know, their private life public.
Sure. And in today's world, it's one video, right? That one video Loco got of you when he, you know, nobody saw the 6 interactions prior to the one you telling him to hit the bricks, right?
Yeah, no, he showed all of them.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, he's nuts. He showed himself
all right,
coming in the front door, getting thrown out, going to the back door.
Well, good for him. But most cases, that's not the case, right? People will they'll antagonize and instigate, and then they get that last little, gotcha moment, and then that's what they spread. And now you are forever the man that freaked out at a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because your coffee wasn't made the right way, and it was a really bad day for you. No one ever sees the beginning and the end. They just see that moment of weakness in the middle.
How did he get here? Why did he do this? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. It's so
right,
true. It's so
right,
true.
right.
And listen, none of us. We always try to pretend as if we have no skeletons in our closet. I have like the worst road rage ever. Like it's bad. Like I've pulled.
Dude, that little van?
Yeah.
You have road rage in that little van?
Why do you think I have a big old ding dong on the side of my van?
It's true. Somebody carved a big penis on the side of his
Yeah.
van.
I've pulled people out of cars before. Like I don't give a shit. Like
Jeez.
100%, 100%. I showed up to work at Cardi's
Disclaimer.
with my
we do not condone any violence.
with my my fists were all messed up because I destroyed them. It's a bad thing. So that's why one of the reasons why I can't run.
That's so funny.
I can never run. I'm telling you, somebody has this on camera. I'm telling you somewhere.
Before we take a turn for the worst.
It's like, whoa, here's Dave beating up an old man, which I never did that before.
Again.
Nah.
Before we take a turn for the worst, Chris, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so very much, brother. I am so proud of you. I'm proud to call you friend.
Yeah.
And listen, I have hope, man, and I think the future is bright with people like you behind the helm, man. It's one thing that we're all on the ship, right? And if nobody's piloting that ship, we're just floating around the harbor in circles, right? But to know that we have strong leadership, pointing the direction. Again, you don't drive a ship, right? You steer it, right? It's never straight. A boat is never straight. So you're left and right all the way, but you stay on course, and you'll get there.
It's nice to see somebody I voted for.
Yeah, bro.
If I vote for you, it means something. Like
Sure.
I just don't circle your name
that's
because
the way it should
I saw 10,000 signs out there, and so everybody must be voting for this guy. He must be good.
And I
don't do that.
I said that a lot. So I tell people, don't. People say all the time, well, I'll ask them, why'd you vote for that person? Because they're my friend. Or they seem like a nice guy.
Yeah.
For one, being a nice guy in this political world doesn't always work.
Cliff Pond will tell you that.
Doesn't always work.
Oh, yeah?
You have to have it in you to be able to fight back and say no.
Right.
And when you're voting for your friend, I always say this, well, that person's your friend. Would you give them the password to your savings account?
There it is.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, technically, that's what you're doing.
Yes.
You're allowing your friend to spend your tax dollars.
Yes.
If I could say anything before I leave,
Of course, man.
I want people need to pay attention. If I don't do what I said I was going to do, I said I'm going to vote on all increases. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee it. But pay attention, because the second I don't do that, I want people to say something, because you have to hold your politicians, your elected officials accountable. Pay attention. And I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Please pay attention to what is going on.
Yes.
And by the people paying attention, holding the politicians accountable, that is the only way things are going to change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think the people of Florida can rest a little bit easier tonight.
Sure. And to that statement,
having Chris in,
I'd like to hold you accountable. The first time we sat down, obviously one of my biggest concerns was the incinerator, and we talked about that. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that for a second, because I know now you have the power, man.
So I will address it.
All right.
I can guarantee that. I don't care if there was 5 paint cans thrown down there or 5,000 paint cans thrown. I want to know what's down there, because it's in a report. An investigator said that it's in that report. Well, the investigator put it in that report. There's something down there. And we're just building, we're putting a $16.4 million complex right on top of it. So, and it is what it is. During my campaign, I got so mad that I went down there and knocked on doors and handed out flyers with the mayor's office number on it. Yeah. Because those people all pay taxes. They're single family homes. Yeah. And nobody knows what's in the ground there. Yeah. And not for nothing, I spent a lot of time in that building. So my father worked. So every weekend he'd bring me in the break room, me and my brother, and he would do, if he was the foreman, work in the God Shack, we'd hang in the break room, the old break room. I spent a lot of time there. So what's in that building that I'm spending? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right,
and not
right,
back then.
No, right.
What are these gentlemen and women that work there now? Like, they're going to go in that building and they're going to do 20-year careers, and there might be something down there.
Right.
What is the big deal?
Not to mention the residents, right? That stuff's all seeping in there. We have water down over there.
So one
right?
paint can leaches 4 to 5 square feet.
Dude.
So
how many do you think? Did they have
I've
an
been told
estimate?
pallets worth
Come on.
is what I was told.
How big was this hole?
Wow.
It's 30 feet deep.
Oh.
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
the city did say, the DCM director did say that I was mistaken because it's cement walls. The last I checked, it's
Chris, you're too aggressive.
yeah.
You're too aggressive, Chris.
He did say
I heard
that.
that. I agree, David. He's way
Calm
too
down,
aggressive.
Chris. You're too aggressive
Wow.
right
He
now.
did say that whatever was down there, he didn't deny anything being down there.
Yeah.
He said whatever is down there wouldn't leach through
Wild.
because it's being held in by cement walls. Pour oil on your
Of
cement
course.
floors.
That makes
It's
me feel a
seep-
lot better.
Seepage.
Yes, and my main concern is you have a waterway right behind it.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
you have
Quikasham right there,
you
right?
have those townhouses being built 125 yards to
Yeah,
the west. We're putting all these people around this property. I've been down there twice to the city council as a civilian,
Yep.
as a resident taxpayer, and asked them please just halt all work
Yeah.
immediately.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Find
right,
out what's
right.
down there before we're pumping all kinds of money into that property.
Yes, definitely.
What would it hurt to have a soil company come in and test it?
Just test it.
Yes.
Well, I can probably guess as to why they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because I have FOIA requested the city, and I requested any communication that mentioned testing of the soil,
Yep.
and there was nothing. So,
Well, I could say this. I had the opportunity to interview a lot of the city councilmen that are in place now, elected. Sean Kadim, Cliff Pont, Andrew Raposa. Those three right off the top of my head. I mentioned this to them, and they all agreed to support you in this.
Okay.
So I'm holding them accountable right now, live on the show, that they said those words, that they would support you in this endeavor, and I support you in this endeavor. And if there's anything you need from me, if you want to use my platform to get the word out, brother, we are here for you, man. Because I think it's such an important, it matters. This matters because this is the beginning of change. Like this is where it starts.
This
So
is just
we're
one
not
thing.
going to just put up with it.
no,
Yeah,
and people
Right.
kept asking, why are you bringing up the report now?
Yeah.
The report is meaningless to me, right? There's a bunch of things in that report that I'm not even mentioning. It's that one issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
that building.
Yeah.
We're putting all that money into it. And what happens if the soil is contaminated?
Right.
What do we do?
Right.
The millions of dollars we've already pumped into that
Well,
building.
and then there's that, and then there's the potential future losses.
How do you
as well.
clean it? You got to clean all that out.
And then and all that, and again, it just falls on the taxpayer at that
Yeah,
point, right?
yeah. Well, listen, we got to let him go because his
Go
girlfriend's
enjoy
gonna,
your dinner.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary
I
to
can
you
feel the
guys.
eyes.
Yeah.
I can feel the. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
you
kidding.
keep a
She's so
massive
sweet.
hole.
She's so patient. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for being so patient, Cap.
Yeah,
Really
she's been very
appreciate it.
sweet, very sweet.
Chris, thank you so much for coming in,
I
brother.
appreciate you
I
guys.
hope you'll come back soon,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Like mi casa, su casa, bro. Whenever you want to come in and sit down and mingle with the audience, brother, you're always welcome here. You're
Definitely.
a friend of the show. You're my friend, and I'm really, really happy for you, bro. Congratulations.
Not as good of friends of you as you and Kadeem, though.
Well, dude, we're tight. We're tight.
Team's OG.
Yeah, I got a picture of him right now. Look, see him? There he is. Huh? See how good he looks? There he is.
No, Sean, I joke. Sean's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man.
He's a good dude,
he's a
yeah.
good
No,
guy.
and like
good
I
dude.
said, we have a good
It's because
council.
of that post, huh? You should.
I saw it today.
Yeah.
So I said when I go in there, I gotta bust on it.
I love it. I love it,
But we do have, from the way it looks now, we have a pretty strong council.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
yeah.
I'm actually.
I'm
excited.
very
I'm
excited.
super
I'm very
excited.
excited.
Yeah. I can't wait to go to the meetings. Like I've never been excited to go to the meetings. I'm excited. I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys in action. I want to be there. I want to support you, brother. I want to see you in action. I want to do that.
Absolutely.
Chris, thank you so much, brother.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to the show. Just one quick note. This Saturday, we're having a giveaway. Chris, you're going to be there over at the Brew House District on South Main Street. That is an event that is being organized by Social Table 617 is
My
the...
buddy Marco.
Yeah, Marco.
Marco.
Oh, and
so-
a tidbit to that. Me
Sure.
and Marco go back
No kidding.
years.
Oh,
Really?
he used to be an officer.
What a
right?
great
He was an
guy,
officer.
man.
We
EMT. Yeah,
we were
great guy.
constables together.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Years
Yeah.
ago.
What a super guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Super,
really
super,
I had
yeah.
the opportunity to sit with
You
him.
know what's
for a
funny? Anybody who's ever met Marco and knows Marco will never say a bad word.
He had
about
some
Marco.
great things to say about you.
Oh, he's the best.
Yeah, he called you already. He's like, you David, your cousin? I said, yeah. He goes, oh, and he has such great things to say
Great
about
guy.
you.
He's a great
So
guy.
look, that little mingle interaction that took place spawned this event, and so we're gonna be him and I we're gonna be working together a lot, and we're gonna be sponsoring a lot of these events. So I'm
Yeah, it'd be
really
nice to have
excited.
him on board.
It is it's this weekend. It's a Rat Pack event. They've got Sinatra, and I believe it's a Dean Martin singer. It's not a ticketed event, so you have to make reservations. Make reservations.
Gotcha.
They do tables. They serve alcohol.
Food? They serve food?
They serve food as well.
you go.
So we're giving away a table for 4, 2 bottles of wine, and an appetizer. So we're going to give that to one of the listeners. We'll be doing that. I was going to do it tonight, but I'll do it tomorrow morning. But we're also going to give away. I had the pleasure of meeting someone. I hope she doesn't mind me saying so, but I won't mention her name, but just by happenstance, this wonderful woman, I'm sitting at the bar and we start talking, and she's telling me about her experience here in Fall River, and she had some concerns. She lives down over on Ferry Street on the condos over there. And there was a situation with a neighbor, and she's like, the reason I'm here is because I've never had any luck with politics. I've had some major concerns with neighbors, threats to my life, and I reached out and tried to get help, and nobody helped me. And I'm here today for change. And we were talking. She lost her daughter. Her daughter was 22 years old in a car accident. You know what I mean? And this woman decided to she gives her life. Like she's part of the Nurses Coalition. And she's just somebody that just keeps giving back. And I won't say her name now because I didn't get her permission to do so, but we got her a table. So she'll be there. She'll be there on Saturday.
Nice.
I'll let you know who she is before you go.
Yeah, please do.
If you want to say hello to her. And we got her a 4 table, and she'll be
Sweet.
sitting there with some wine to
Congratulations.
enjoy that. So
Enjoy
please
that.
go over, and we'll be giving that away. Like, follow, and subscribe to the show. I won't keep anybody here any longer. David, you got anything, buddy?
No, I'm good.
Joji, you got anything? Nope, I'm good. All right, buddy. We appreciate you. We love you, and we will